Yo, what's good, everyone? I'm Hawk on Dane. It's my brother, Mr. Get That Work. We the chin checkers.
Yeah.
Yo, it's been a little while,
There's some time, yeah. You know what? It's only been like a week, but it feels like it's been a while.
I guess because it wasn't anything really exciting happening.
Yeah.
I mean, it is celebrity boxing. Oh, and Oscar Valdez getting popped for eating spoiled hamburgers,
No, it was tea, man. It was whatever was in that tea, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Oh, it was tea.
Yeah, it was tea.
Okay. Damn.
I don't know what type of tea has, PEDs in it, but I guess I don't know, man.
You know what I would say though, because back when I was working out, not right now, I'm damn near crippled due to this accident at work, a lot of pain. Back when I'm working out, I'm not gonna lie, I be taking all types of pills.
Okay.
Pills, pre-workout pills, powders, shakes.
Right.
Injections in my neck. Nah, I don't be knowing what's in these injections. You know what I mean? It could be PEDs, but so he may have not known what was in the tea. That's reasonable.
Right. And I see what you're saying, but he's a professional. This is a part of his job. He's supposed to know that. It's different if we're professional athletes. We're supposed to know what we're putting inside our body. If we're not a professional athlete and we just getting ripped just to get ripped, then that's another story. You do whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying? But this situation, you supposed to know. Supposed to know.
Not to take this a little sidetracked, everyone's criticizing Oscar Valdez for not knowing what was in the tea.
Mm-hmm.
As someone, what's the difference between taking the vaccine? Do you know what's in that shit?
Look, man.
Look,
let me tell you.
I guarantee you 90% of the people that took the vaccines cannot break down to you the ingredients in the vaccine or haven't even attempted to look it up.
That's probably true. I'm not even going to debate that. And, once you say something like that, you automatically get categorized as a Trumper. So, I'm gonna just stand away from this subject because I don't even know.
Oh man, you let me out to dry. It's okay. As people see, my hat is blue. Red Trump supporter hat. I don't really get into politics, but just for me, everyone's criticizing Oscar for the and I don't know. I heard him speak about steroids prior to this.
Right.
And he was real adamant, like, nah, I'm not, anyone who's taking steroids should be like banned for life. It was something of that nature. I can't really remember the interview.
Okay.
But if you are taking steroids, I would think you would have a lesser stance on it. So I do think that maybe he didn't know. Maybe a nutritionist gave him something that he just, took it blindly. Years ago, Roy ended up doing the same thing, and he took something over the counter, and I think it was called Rip Fuel or something like that, and he got bagged for steroids. And my thing is this: sometimes you don't really know what you're putting in your body, and like you said, you should know.
Right.
But I'm gonna lean on giving them a pass, even though that whole camp looks pretty fishy.
I mean, I'm gonna have to be on the opposite side just because it's a little hard to give him a pass because, like you said, there's more than one person from that camp that has some type of issues with some type of PEDs. But my thing is, T, he could have said something else, but T, I don't. That was a terrible excuse. He could have thought of something else. And now that you said that, people are going to want to know what tea, and that hasn't come out. So I think if he would have used another excuse, maybe I could have seen like, a little bit of a pass, but still, ultimately, you should know what you put it in there. You're a professional athlete. That's one of the things that you got to do. That's one of the things that you should know is what you're putting in your body.
All right, I could understand that. But outside of that, what did you think of his performance?
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I thought it was good. I thought he won. People are complaining about that wide score, about 117, I think, or 110.
Oh, yeah, I agree. It's the same thing.
I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that score. It didn't bother me. I'm gonna say that. It didn't. No, it didn't bother me.
Oh man, nah.
It didn't bother me because that guy started off well. But again, I think people are forgetting that there was a point taken away from the other guy. And because of that, maybe that's what made that score look so big. And maybe that's the judge that gave more credit to somebody walking somebody down. Was he effective? I think he was effective enough to pull off a couple of, rounds, maybe more so than most people would agree. So maybe that's how that judge came up with 117, 110.
Wow.
I wasn't really annoyed by that score. I didn't think it was that bad.
Oh man, now I disagree with you. I was on the total other side.
Really?
But yeah, I can't remember the exact scoring that I had. I think it was maybe 113 to 114. Oscar, but I could have seen it very easily the other way.
Really?
113, 114, 113, 115 going to the other guy.
I didn't think he won at all.
Oh, well, I want to say the first 4 or 5 rounds.
Oh, he looked good.
Yeah, I think Oscar may have won one of those early rounds.
Right.
Then after that, like you said, the point taken away, and he started running too much and running too much for the majority of the round. So yeah, I could see it, but the 117 scorecard blew my mind. 117, 110, that's just crazy. After he talked about Jamal Herring and Shakur.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I'm a Jamal Herring fan.
Okay.
I think his style favors more him fighting Herring. Herring doesn't move around. Yeah. I think Herring doesn't move around footwork as much as this guy he just fought. And if he gets in there with Shakur, every round. Every round. Yeah, he was having a lot of trouble with this guy's movement.
Mm-hmm.
And Shakur is technically superior, and he's got real good footwork.
Right.
So, I don't know where Oscar goes from here. He's got to hope that Shakur beats Herring, because I can't see him even competing with Shakur.
Well, I mean, I think it would be a good fight no matter where it lands. I think Shakur will move around a lot. I think it would kind of be like the guy that Oscar just fought, but Shakur would stand a little more and do more side-to-side movement. So that way it's not look like he's running away, because I think that's why that guy lost to me. I felt like after around 5 or 6, he just ran too much.
Too much. Yeah, too much.
Right. So I don't think Shakur would do that. I think he would, be more in a pocket. And with Herring, I think it might be a shootout, man. I think it might be a shootout. I think either fight is exciting. Either fight.
I disagree. I think he favors more Herring, but
I
want to give a shout. I don't know if you saw the undercard. Xander Zayas, he's still going, man.
He's still moving. Yeah,
he looks good, man. He looks good. Also, the celebrity event.
Oh yeah, let's get to that.
Yo,
let's get to that.
Like it? How did you like it? Because I fucking loved it.
All right, before which fight we starting off with?
See, I didn't get to see the undercard. I came in and only saw the main event. I had to go back and watch the undercard. And it made me love it even more. Yo. Vitor Silva almost killed Tito Ortiz. Almost killed him. Yo, he hit him with a punch, and it looked like Tito was gonna dive out the ring.
No.
And then he hit him with a punch. Like, chill, get over here. You ain't going nowhere.
Oh, yo, man, like that was bad, man. That was bad. I actually felt bad for, when you see something and you automatically feel bad. Like, I felt bad for Ortiz. Like, yeah, he should have been in there. Get that man out of there, man. Just go sit him down, go talk to your grandkids. I don't know if he got grandkids, but go do, like, sit down, man. Like, that looked bad.
Yeah. What bugged me out was the Nate Robinson thing. Who told you to get in the ring? He didn't have hands in MMA.
Right.
At least Anderson Silva's stand-up game was superior. Tito Ortiz never had really great hands.
Yeah, he looked awkward.
And then you put on gloves. Oh, man.
It looked like when he was throwing punches, he was counting in his head at the same time, like 1, 2, 1, 2. Like, it looked bad. It looked bad.
Yeah. The ending was hilarious, though, man. That's why I'm saying that I kind of love the event.
Mm-hmm.
In tears.
Wait, time out. You love the event because it made you laugh?
What? Exactly.
It was comical to you. It wasn't even entertaining. It was comical.
It's celebrity boxing, man. That's it.
Yo, what is
it? Boxing no more. Yo,
oh, man.
Then the David Haye thing. David Haye was up there, and to me, David Haye could have been like Roy Jones, physically extremely gifted.
Right.
But one of the commentators was like, he's a Corvette that's broken. And I was like, wow, that's such a good metaphor for him, because he really is very similar to Roy Jones, where their athletic gifts made them look incredible, but once they got hurt or old,
right,
they're no longer the same thing. So, I could have went without seeing David Haye fight. It kind of takes away from it, because I still have a place in my heart where I love David Haye.
Of course, yeah.
But it's hard to watch him, man. It's hard, just knowing what he was.
Right.
Going 8 rounds with this guy, and I'm like, damn, the old David Haye would have took this guy out and won.
Yeah, easily, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was talking about Tyson Fury as well, right? He mentioned Tyson Fury about how he could have probably beat him. And that kind of threw me for like a loop. Like, really, I didn't even expect him to come out and say that, but yeah.
Wait, he said that about beating Tyson Fury now?
I'm not sure, but I don't even want to confirm that, but I know he talked about him, because that shit sounds wild to me. Just hearing you ask a question made me replay it in my mind, like maybe he didn't say it now because that shit sounds wild, but maybe back then he felt like he could have beat him.
Exactly. But even back then, he used to spar. There's footage of him wobbling Wilder.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Before the injuries, man, David Haye was something special, man. He was really something to watch.
Mm.
The main event, though.
You can't even get it out, man. You about to laugh already.
The main event took the fucking cake, yo. Oh my God.
Oh man. Son.
Tears the whole night.
Yeah. It was bad.
It was bad.
Like I said, there's one of the things where you're laughing and you're in pain at the same time. Like, man, once Holyfield swung and almost swung himself out the ring. He almost swung himself out the ring.
Yeah, he almost knocked himself out.
You need to get him out of here.
Yeah.
Right now. He looked old getting up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just got like Ben Gay on his knees. Like, get him out of here, please. Please.
I picked Vitor to win, and it's not even it was just simply because he is too old.
Yeah. He's 58.
And prior to him getting in the ring, I just felt like maybe this was more like a money grab, last minute type of thing. till Belfort started throwing bombs at him. And I was like, damn, you're not even going to take it easy on the old guy. You know, let the champ live a little bit. Let him move around. But,
Right. Now, there was some people complaining about the stoppage. What did you think about the stoppage?
Get it, man. You're not thinking about the real deal Holyfield, man. You thinking about he's 58, man. And the punch, the first uppercut, it was like a uppercut type of left hand or something that landed and he dropped. It didn't look like the craziest punch, and the fact that he fell would have made me worry, like, chill, you almost knocked yourself out. And then the first punch he landed, you fell. So I give the ref a pass. It was more goofy and fun than anything. But I was glad that he called out Jake Paul after.
Yeah. You know, with that stoppage, I counted, and there's about 6 or 7 seconds of unanswered punches from Holyfield. So, you know, I guess after, you know, knocking yourself almost through the ropes and, you know, getting hit, you know, falling down with a knockdown, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I think he saw enough. And it's not the ref's job to look at the time and be like, how much time is left? I can let it rock. No, it's not. That's not, you know, it's the ref job. The ref job is going to see what's happening in that round, in that moment. And if it's not looking good, he's going to stop it regardless of the time.
He's also human, man. Think about it not as Holyfield. Think about it as a 58-year-old man in there with, you know, an animal. Vitor Belfort still looks good for his age.
Right.
If they were close to the same age, I don't even think this would have been a contest. But as a fighter, you only get a certain amount of treads on your tires.
Mm-hmm.
And Holyfield was active, even old, like up until a couple years ago. He was still fighting, which at this point, 50 came out after. 50 came out after. It was like, yo, what about you, Mike? No.
Why would you do that? No.
So you want to put him in there with a bigger punch? That's what you're telling me, 50. Nah, man. I again, for the event, you know, let's all hang out, get some drinks, and just watch it. Almost like watching Survivor or something cool. Like, as a real event, man, who cares? But
you know,
but also, I think that's what Jake has to do. I'm not really interested in seeing Jake fight any legit boxers. You know, I want to see it be more of an event. Just keep it an event. Keep it funny.
So who do you want to see him fight? You
I
want to see him fight
Vitor Belfort.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And I think Vitor knocks his ass out.
Really?
If Woodley almost knocked him out, imagine a heavier, the Phenom, even though he's old too.
Mm-hmm. He's older.
Yeah, he got a lot of pop. Holyfield gave him the credit after, like, yo, man, guy's strong. So it's 30 mil up for grabs, man.
Yeah. I mean,
like both of them for 30 mil. Shit, give me 1 mil. I'm going in there right now with the beer. Fuck that. You ain't even got to wrap my hands.
None of that. Yeah, hold my beer. I got it. Turn your hat backwards and everything. Unprepared basketball shorts, Jordan sneakers,
dad bod, and all that. I'm with it, man. Triller, holla at me.
Yeah, man. No, but I mean, like you said, it was an entertaining night. It was fun to watch. I'm not sure how I feel though as a boxing fan, because it's like I'm a diehard boxing fan, so I want to see boxing no matter who it is. I'll watch it. But then this event was comical, so it's just like, I don't know, like, am I watching boxing or am I watching just entertainment? Like, it's crazy, but it was still a fun night.
But you say it all the time. It's celebrity boxing. Let it just be entertainment. And I think they got to go even more crazier with the shows.
It's not crazy already? I don't understand what you mean.
Fuck that.
You got old guys almost killing themselves.
Man, I'm talking about let Tyson wrestle grizzly bear. let Tyson fight a bear. I remember seeing him wrestle like his pet tiger or something.
Yo.
Let's keep it crazy.
That's real off the wall, my man.
Nah, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna do something, let's do it all the way, man. If you're gonna, put 100-year-old man in the ring, you might as well go all the way with it. You know what I mean? Let's take George Foreman out of retirement and put him in there with Holyfield.
Oh God, no, please no. I don't want to see none of that. I don't want to see none of that at all. I think, look, man, once you pass a certain age, in any sport, but just pertaining to boxing, once you pass up probably once you get to the age of 40, I think you really need to sit down and look at your career and see what you really got left in the tank and be realistic, because it's a young man's sport. So sit back, and once you get to 40, be realistic, see what you got left, and go from there. Put your ego to the side and be realistic.
We talked about this a few times where you want to know when someone's prime. When is someone's prime? I believe it's when that person has reached their absolute maximum ability, their peak of their physical form.
Right.
Technique and all that. Certain people don't need to be 40 to be old. If a guy's been in a lot of wars, he may have aged way faster than a guy whose technique is superior. A guy like Shakur, his win, lose, or whatever. We don't know what's gonna happen with Shakur's career, but he rarely gets out of position. His hands are always up. He doesn't really rely on his physical gifts, though he does have a lot of physical gifts. He could probably have a longer career than Oscar Valdez. You know what I mean?
Right.
Someone may end up ruining their tires before anything. So even though you said 40, nah, man, it's really once they start to show that decline where their athletic ability is starting to leave them, now you really have to say, does this guy have the technique, the skills to at least buy him out of that danger? Holyfield does have that, but not at no 58. You know what I mean?
Absolutely not. Right.
Yeah. So that's what I mean about your prime, man. Certain people start to kill themselves quicker due to the amount of wars they end up having. So,
but I mean, devil's advocate, those are the ones who we consider great, right? Or entertaining.
Yeah, we love that. Yeah, definitely.
Right. Those are entertaining. Those are greats. So I guess it's a double-edged sword.
Definitely. But anything else to get into?
Nah, man. The only thing I could think of maybe next week. We're gonna have a little special episode. Like I said, me and Hawk over here, we just slow motion, couple of slow weeks, nothing too great happening. But we got some extra content coming, so we expect something to happen. Expect some content to drop. We got y'all covered. You're gonna have to edit that because I done stuttered like 2 or 3 times throughout that whole shit.
You're making me do extra work, man. It is going straight up after we hit the end button.
Yeah, but no, that's
also to our followers, man. I want to give a shout out to my man Mike Hustle, man. Congratulations.
Oh yeah.
You and your beautiful lady. He's having a baby girl, man. So congrats to you out in Texas, my man Mike Hustle. Congrats, Playboy.
Congrats, my brother. Wow.
Yeah, man. So is that all work? We out of here?
Yeah, man. I think that's about it, man. We can wrap this up.
Yeah, man. Holla at you later, man.
Yes, sir. Oh, that was fine by me.
Yeah, man. I was, today's awful, man. I had to run. I had to go take him to play football. Well, for him to go to his football game, and they won their first game. Shout out to Brentwood Eagles, but it just frustrates me with anyone, even my son. came from me and I love them. But I hate anyone that pretends to do something, pretends to give it their all. You don't, if you're playing football, it's easy to be on the field and just play football. And back when I played football, that's all I did. I didn't really know. I didn't have no one in my ear. Back when I played in high school, we had one head coach and one offensive line coach, and that was it.
Right.
One dummy sled. We didn't have no videotape. We didn't have anything. I went and dropped off my oldest son. They doing two-a-days. At 14 years old, doing two-a-days, and they watching in an auditorium film. I'm like, yo, that's how you supposed to do it, you know?
Right.
And even with that, they still got smacked. They lost like 37 to like 7. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're happy.
It's hard work you got to put in. But then
right.
on top of that, it ain't no guarantee you're going to be successful. This shit is just crazy, man. I just get frustrated because the little one's playing and he does the absolute least outside of football. Nothing. He goes to practice and he gives his all in practice. But outside of practice, he don't watch football. I don't even think he knows what football is outside of that field, man.
Yo, and I understand because maybe that's not his passion. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Maybe it's not his passion. Maybe not yet. Maybe it will be, but maybe right now it's not his passion. So, you know, it's not anything that he's into. But if you was to be like, we got a Fortnite tournament coming up, he's like, yeah, let's get it. Let's go. Yeah. You know, it's a different story.
Yo, they making me lose my passion for life. Like, you know what I mean? I'm starting to age rapidly because of this shit, man.
Nah, man. Just don't even entertain it. That's just how people are, man. You don't got a passion. I get it. You know, I play football, street football. I put money on the line against people who actually played on teams in college, and I beat them. I get it. So my son says he likes football, but he runs for like 5 seconds, and he's just like, can I get some water? I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you ran for 5 seconds. What the fuck is wrong with you? So I get it. It's frustrating, you know what I'm saying? Because they not from our thread, you know, they not from our thread. So they not built like that. They not.
It just blows. That shit makes me lose it, man. I know I'm gonna end up like on a Netflix special or something, like parents who are insane trying to live through their kids.
Yeah, and it's gonna be, and they're gonna air this right here. I'm calling it right now. They're airing this right here.
And I'm gonna just look in the camera and be like, yeah, I'm a little fucking nuts. I'm psycho. What the fuck you want me to
Soccer Bob over here,
man. They lucky I'm hurt, or I would have been coaching them. Like, I can't coach. My back is fucked up. I'm in pain taking them everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They lucky I wasn't their coach. They would ban me. They would just ban me.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah,
they would be like, this guy is not allowed near any football field.
They would probably have to go to therapists and shit because of that.
Probably, man. They probably gonna need that regardless. They could be in the therapist's office like, my dad was fucking nuts. And it's like, well, yeah, I mean, what want me to tell you? You know?
Fucking Joe Hawk Jackson over here, fucking on in on
yo, don't hate on Joe, man. Don't hate on Joe. He is responsible for the pop culture that changed everyone's lives. Don't hate on Joe, man. We need Joe. We need more Joes.
We need more Joe.
Like senior, that's the word, man.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. These kids is too soft. I'm about to make them come down and do push-ups right now.
right now.
What time is it?
We'll take a lap. Tell my son to go take a lap. Like we live in an apartment. I don't care. Lap around the block. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, man. Jesus Christ. But
yeah, they're not like that, man. Like they're not, saying they got a different type of lifestyle, comfortable lifestyle. So, I don't expect it. I don't expect them to understand my mindset. Not going to happen. Not especially not when they're young.
Who's it, man? I think I'm out of beer at this point. Jesus Christ.
Nah, man. It is what it is, man.
Nah.
It is what it is, man.